Good morning. It's Thursday morning. I'm always up late. So I figured I'd put myself to use. I just got finished eating my last meal. It's like 2:11 a.m. Normally I've been falling asleep like at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So plus I didn't break my fast until like almost 10 o'clock tonight. So I wanted to get all my meals in. So 10, 11, 12, 2, that's 4 hour window. So that put me at 19.4. Anyway, I wanted to bring to y'all this oil. I know I showed it a few times, but never really talked in detail about it. This is a Thrive Culinary algae oil. I came across this oil at Sprouts, just looking for a more healthier and better options. I do like the extra virgin olive oil. That is good for, frying, high heat, stuff like that. So I also stopped using canola oil too, only if I was like deep frying some chicken or something, because these oils in the bottles, they are very expensive. I also use the ghee oil, the grass-fed ghee oil, and I have used the butter once, but I never bought it again. But I did buy the pour oil kind of the ghee, so I guess those are pretty good. But this one was the best. I've been stopped buying those what do they call those, pan, where they're supposed to be pan sticking free, where your food won't stick to the pan, but it had all them aerosols and crap in it, and so I've been stopped buying that stuff. But anyway, this has only 10 calories, 1 gram of fat, no saturated, no trans, monosaturated 1. It has nothing else, you know. The ingredients is the algae oil mixed with vitamin E as an antioxidant. And that's it. There's no aerosol in here. It has a high heat. I do pan fry my turkey bacon. And this, I give it one good spray. And it comes out good. This is the high smoke point. I tried it with eggs and it didn't come out so good. They stuck to the pan, so I just keep using butter when I make my omelets and stuff. It has 0 saturated fats and the highest level of monosaturated fat, a good fat. It has 1 gram. So it says, I just went to Amazon and it has good reviews. And it says it's 75% less saturated fat than olive oil, high smoke point, get better cooking results in all of your everyday recipes, great for sauteing, searing, and more, which it is. I also have the pourable Thrive oil, which of course that one is way more in calories. So this is like if you want to stir fry some vegetables, maybe fix your burger patties, or your you want to put a little bit of oil on the pan, bacon, so your stuff won't stick and burn. You do 1 or 2 sprays, because as you can see, it's not very high calories as the oil, So I have no complaints with Thrive. But it says 5-ounce non-aerosol spray, no propellants, BPA-free lining, the best oil for your heart, gluten-free and kosher, light, delicate flavor. Let the flavor of your food shine through. I really don't taste the flavor. It is light. It's not oily at all. So yeah, that's what I got for you. You can put in a review if you're interested in this oil. Check your grocery stores to see who sells it. I got mine from Sprouts, and I also believe Safeway sells it too. But on Amazon, they got 79% in 5 stars and 21% in 4. So somebody said, I've been using Thrive cooking oil for quite some time. I was happy to see this available in a spray. Again, it does come in a pourable oil. Doesn't leave any residue after baking. The flavorless aspect of this oil is great. I still use olive oil, but only when I want that specific flavor. Only the 4 stars because of the price. Obviously, this doesn't keep me from using the product. And I believe this right here is anywhere from $9.99 to, I want to say, $13. But I'm thinking it's more on the lines of $9.99 for a 5 ounce. And I still got a lot in here, and I do have a new one I haven't opened yet. One person said, I use this on food. I put in the air fryer to crisp it up. Good for cooking too. Highly recommend this clean oil. It's low in saturated fat. I think it's great. It's better than using regular oil in so many ways. It's low in saturated fat, which is really what I was looking for, including myself. Great healthy oil, nice flavor, works with salads and cooking. Best oil for your heart. It's culinary oil, but it's very light. It has 75% less saturated fat than olive oil. You can use for all your cooking needs, blah, 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 blah. So, again, if you're looking for something that's not high in calories and fat that will take up space when it comes to counting your calories, then this would be a good oil. Again, the pourable, of course, is going to be more fat and more calories. But just as an everyday cooking oil, if you want to saute some vegetables, you know, whatever, this would be good enough. So, yeah. So let's go on to the next. Okay, the next new thing we're going to come about is, this is what I've been using. It's called Noosh. And it's a protein powder. It's an almond protein powder. They have it in chocolate, vanilla bean, and unflavored. Now, y'all know I got to go with vanilla because you can mix any type of anything with vanilla and it not be nasty. And mostly I do bananas and strawberries and blueberries in my smoothies. So this is an almond protein powder. Easy to mix, plant-based protein or artificial sweetener. It's 17 grams of protein, 8 grams of fiber, 130 calories, 2.5 grams of fat. It's non-GMO. It is a 1.15 pound bag, which is basically 18, what is it? Is it 18? 18.4 ounces. This bag of stuff is $30. So, but it looks like on Amazon they have it for $24.95, but you know you can't be trusting everything with Amazon. So this is how you open it. It had a tab here that you pull, and then it has a, you know, one of those closed things. Let me open it. So this is what it looks like. You do 2 scoops of powder for your, that's 1 serving is 2 scoops. It smells good too. It smells like vanilla. So, yeah, I do 2 scoops in my shake. It says servings 15, about 15 per container. I think for $30, you need to get at least a month's worth because you got to use 2 scoops. Its serving size is 2 scoops. So I probably use a little bit under 2 scoops because $30 is a lot. It's 130 calories, only 20 from the fat, so it's low in fat calories. 1.5 mono unsaturated fat, 0 saturated fat, carbs 13 grams, dietary fiber 8, low in sugars, which is only 5 grams, 17 grams of protein. And let me close this up. I wanted to close it up so I could lay it down because y'all know I'm clumsy. I'll be spilling stuff all over the place. But these are it. And so what's in the ingredients is almond protein powder, brown rice protein, isolate, cane sugar, natural flavors, which can mean anything. Whenever a company say natural flavors, it can be anything. That's sometimes how they hide chemicals, stuff that nobody wants in their food. That's how they hide it, by saying natural flavors. I'm not saying all do it like that, but most do. When you see that natural flavors, like what's a natural flavor? What's the natural flavor? But organic Arabic gum and xanthan gum and almond flour. So that's what's in here. Is naturally sourced ingredients, no preservatives, whole California grown almonds. They are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I forget that thing, Pinterest. And then they have this little thing on the side saying certified women's business enterprise. Made in a facility free from peanut, soy, dairy, or corn. They say you can shake it, bake it, or blend it. So you can use this powder to cook with too. You can bake with it. You can make your smoothies. You can use it as a you have these what you call them, protein powder cups, and it has a shake of this ball in it, and basically you put your powder in and close it up with whatever liquid that you're going to use, and you just shake it and drink it. So that's what they mean by shake. You know, you basically just drinking a protein powder. Some people do it with milk. Some do it with water. A lot of those powders out there are disgusting to try to even drink with some water. Trust me when I say that. You like, But some people's taste is different. But for me, I haven't tasted a good protein powder yet that I can just pour in a cup with some water, shake with some ice, and go. So you can bake with this, blend, which I'm thinking smoothie, and then you can mix into your stuff. So like maybe, if you got some yogurt or some cereal, oatmeal or something like that, you can mix it in. Well, that's good though. It has a lot of purposes. It says add 2 scoops to 8 ounce. Your favorite beverage mix well. It needs their amino acid profile. And then on this side, it has your non-essential amino acids. So that's basically the Thrive I got in vanilla bean. Again, it smells good, but y'all want to know about the taste. This probably is the best tasting protein powder that I have tried since ever using powders. No lie. When I read the reviews that said it's a smooth taste, it don't taste gritty, a lot of those protein powders or whey powders, you can taste it. And because I mix mine with fruit, it don't really bother me, but you can taste the grit in it, or you can taste the powder, feel it. Some more than others, but you do know it's something other in it than just fruit and water and ice. But I could say with this right here, with the Noosh, it's a very smooth blend. It gives my smoothies that nice vanilla taste where I don't have to add a lot of bananas to, make it taste good. I could just add one banana or two of them tiny bananas and maybe 3 strawberries, mix it up, pour this in, and I'm good to go. So I think this is the one. I finally found the one. Again, it is expensive. It's $30. And it's only 15 servings from what the packet says. 2 scoops is about 15 servings. Now, if you only want to do 1 scoop, then that's going to give you half of the protein that you're trying to get. You're trying to make this like a meal replacement. I am anyway. So yeah. So yeah, this is a thumbs up. I like this. I think I'm gonna stick with this and see if I could find it somewhere for cheaper. Then I got my Irish moss, Seamoss. I ordered 2 ounces, so hopefully I could still go to. This will probably last me another 2 weeks or so. So hopefully the herb store I went and bought this from, they're still, open, kind of taking, still letting people come in and buy their herbs. Now I wanted to use this for a little bit so I can give you my opinion on this Irish Seamoss and what it's done for me. Of course, if you have watched and studied Dr. Sebi, he spoke about our Irish Seamoss and how good it was for you, basically removing all of the inflammation and mucus out of your gut. And so Seamoss has a lot of different uses for it. Let me pull it up. So when I spoke to the lady, she said a lot of ladies have been coming in and buying the Irish Seamoss because of Dr. Sebi. So I basically, and I don't follow Dr. Sebi, but one of my sneaker buddies, he talked about Irish Seamoss, and I said, well, let me see what this is about, see what the benefits are, see if I can find it on the ground without having to order it. So basically the benefits of Irish Seamoss, some people make it into a gel because they get the whole seaweed or dried or whatever, and so they have to cook it down and make it into a gel. So the place I went to had both. I said I want the powder because I ain't got no time to be doing nothing else. I don't feel like it. Just give me the powder. I could dump it in my smoothie or whatever and keep it moving. And so I wanted to try it, so I only got 2 ounces, and I believe it was like $9 and some change for the 2 ounces. But the benefits is rich in potassium chloride. Irish moss can work wonders for congestion and mucus and holds antibacterial and antiviral properties. So that's what Dr. Sebi was saying, that it gets rid of somebody who has congestion, like nasal and sinus drippage and all of that stuff, mucus in the gut, and I'm pretty sure at some point when you had a bowel movement, you may have saw some mucus in the bowel movement. All of that stuff is coming from your stomach. So that's what he was preaching about, Irish Seamoss getting all the mucus and inflammation and stuff out of your gut. It's also thought to be good for dry skin and for skin conditioning, ranging from eczema to psoriasis, making it a valued ingredient for lotions and moisturizers. Again, when you get it as, I guess, the seaweed or whatever, and it's dried, you have to cook it down. A lot of people, when they do that, they make gel. So the gel you can still put in like your smoothies and stuff, but you can also use it on your body. You can use it as a face mask. I guess put it in your shampoos, and things of that nature. The only thing about Irish sea moss is it helps. excuse me. It helps the thyroid. So if you have a thyroid condition, because has high levels of iodine in it, I wouldn't suggest that you use this until you talk to your doctor, because you will be, if you're on medication for any type of thyroid condition, 9 times out of 10, you're taking something with iodine in it. And you don't want to overtake, you don't want to overdo it with the iodine, because you'll really be messed up at that point. But basically, it says boil down and add Seamoss. Boil down 2 cups of water, add your Seamoss, stir. And, when you do that, it makes gel. What else is there on Seamoss? It has 102 minerals. Wait, what are the 92 minerals in Seamoss? It has a couple. It contains 92 minerals of the 102 minerals that the human body consists of, such as zinc, iodine, iron, calcium, potassium, B complex, vitamins, sodium, sulfur, silicon, and iron. I am about to sit up here and read out 92 minerals. That's something that you can Google for yourself if you're interested in. It says, what does Seamoss cure? Seamoss is a source of potassium chloride, a nutrient which helps to dissolve catters, inflammation, and phlegm in the mucous membrane, which causes congestion. So that's what it helps. It helps to remove or dissolve the inflammation and phlegm in the mucous membrane, which I dearly suffer with, especially with my bad nasal allergies. I have bad post-nasal drip. I started back on my Nasonex, or whatever you call that stuff you spray in your nose. It says, which causes congestion. It also contains compounds which act as a natural microbial and antiviral agents, helping to get rid of infections. So that's one of the couple of the things that it does. And you only need to take 1 teaspoon a day. It does have a little fishy smell. It's seaweed, so it's going to have that fishy smell. But I could tell you, when you add it to your smoothies, I've added it to my smoothies and my yogurt, I don't taste anything. Let me see, how often can you drink? The recommended quantity and doses with Seamoss is about 1 to 2 tablespoons. That translates to about 4 to 8 grams of Seamoss per day. If you were to supplement with a Seamoss tincture, like our organic Irish moss, the recommended dose is about 3 droppers full once daily. Should I just do 1 teaspoon? That's what the lady told me, and it's been working for me. But I'm gonna tell you how it's been working for me. I just want to give y'all some other things on what Seamoss do. Does Seamoss grow your hair? It's green, it's Irish, and it will make your hair shiny. Nature's beauty secrets are abundant and endless, known for its ability to soothe the scalp, condition the hair, enhance shine, and fortify the hair fibers. Irish Seamoss is gentle enough for your skin and strong enough to strengthen the hair. Does Irish Seamoss detox your body? One of nature's best foods for thyroid support, helps soothe and heal the digestive tract. It's jam-packed with potassium and helps us detoxify by drawing out heavy metals. The potassium chloride present in Irish moss helps dissolve catters, which cause congestion, snot. Is Irish moss bad for you? The health concerns with the food additives, on my foot going to sleep, has been the subject of much debate among health conscious consumers, for its studied links to a variety of gastrointestinal disorders, including inflammatory bowel syndrome, intestinal ulcers, and tumor growths. What the heck? Is Seamoss good for high blood pressure? Irish seaweed may lower blood pressure. Some proteins and peptides from food sources such as dairy, eggs, meat, and fish are thought to be bioactive, capable of reducing high blood pressure and preventing cardiovascular disease. The research scientists at wherever believe they have uncovered another one in dose. So they saying it helps to lower blood pressure too, but I don't know about that. I just started taking blood pressure medicines, and I may have one good day and then 5 bad days where my blood pressure is still high on the medicine. Is sea moss good for arthritis? The ancient Irish folklore medicine used for moss for treating people from several medical conditions like tuberculosis and pneumonia. It is also rich in antiviral properties that help in treating viral infections and illnesses. Musculoskeletal involvement, particularly arthritis, is a common feature of Lyme disease. It'll help my arthritis. So, there you have it. The rest of it you can Google on your own about Irish sea moss. It is like a grayish, greenish color. In here, again, it does have a little fishy smell to it. But when you add it into your smoothies, your yogurt, and anything, you do not taste it at all. So you don't have to worry about that. So on to what Irish sea moss has done for me so far, because I can't really say that it's helped with mucus because I have allergies, and that's where mostly with my mucus post nasal drip, and which is why I'm back on the Nasonex now. But I will say it's not been as bad as it has been, but I can't chalk it up to just taking Seamoss because again, I also started taking my Nasonex too around the same time that I started the Irish Seamoss. But what I will tell you that it's a very good mild laxative. Over the weekend, I didn't do a shake. I just did an orange. Sometimes on the weekend, I kind of lax and get lazy, and be like, I don't feel like whipping up no shake. And so I want to say for about 2-3 days, I didn't use the Irish sea moss and I became constipated or kind of hard to go to the bathroom or really short bowel movements. And so Monday, I started back with my Irish sea moss, and I felt it was starting to work a little bit. But Tuesday, it was really in effect. I had a nice bowel movement. Today, I had a nice bowel movement. So I'm pretty sure tomorrow is going to be the same because I've been using it every day this week. So it does keep if you have issues with going to the bathroom, it will help you out. And it's not like a laxative where your stomach is going to be cramping, it's hurting. No, it just helps to clean out, your colon every day. I think one day I went 3 times in a day. I got tired of going when I first started using it. So it just helps to clean out your colon, your system, by pushing out all of that stuff that you eat every day. And you just get the feeling you got to go to the bathroom. It's not like when you use a laxative, your stomach start to cramp up on you and you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta go to the bathroom, I go to the bathroom. No, it's just a normal urge to go to the bathroom. So I would say as long as you don't have no thyroid issues, give it a try. Get a small, find a herb place that may sell it, and get a couple, like 2-3 ounces. I just got 2 ounces, and I got a lot for 2 ounces, and I've been using this for about, I don't know, I think this is my 3rd week using this, but I got a good little amount for it to be 2 ounces. And I think unless I start developing issues, this will stay in my smoothie, rotation, because it does a good job with keeping me on track with my bowels and stuff, and not in any way a harsh way. So I know this is 30 minutes. I'm sorry, but I like to explain myself in details when I'm coming and bringing you a video on products that I've been using. So we're on to Thursday, and until then, peace. Have a good night. Be safe. Stay healthy. We're gonna get through this coronavirus, hopefully without drinking ourselves to death. And our children getting on our nerves. But my children have been very good. I just had to tell them, look, put on your school stomach while you at home, because you don't be eating all day while you at school. So put your school stomach on, because I ain't got no money tree in the backyard, and I'm not running back and forth to buy no groceries. I done bought $700 worth of groceries. That's going to last y'all for a few weeks. So I had to have that talk, especially with my college boy, mostly him. But anyway, until the next time, push on. Have a good night.